we are taking the team to Miami Heat game.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah, or tonight, I think it is. Tonight, or I don't know. I just know we play LSU. That's what I know right now. That's the only thing on my mind right now.
What are the challenges that you see from going up against a team like that?
Well, they have good size. You know, they have a 6'5" player in the post that has been scoring a lot of points and rebounds well, and had 12 offensive rebounds the other day. You know, they have some good, strong guards. So it's going to be a great tournament between LSU, Iowa, and Florida International. So it's a great tournament. It's on the road, but it's on a neutral floor, which I like also.
At this point of the season, you talked about how Aja's injury was almost good timing with how it happened right before you guys, or right as you guys were starting practice. Are you seeing that they're taking well to the changes that need to be made at this point? And I guess going into a game like this where you talk about their size, how much now does Yaya have a little bit added pressure to her game?
Yeah, that's big. We don't have a lot of size outside of Yaya without Aja in there, but Avery Fields, Crystal Leary been doing a good job, but now we're going to go get size. So we'll see what we're doing. We really haven't went against size so far this year. But this will give us a good test going into Big 12 because Big 12 has a lot of size. So I'm interested in seeing how we play against that size. We do a good job keeping them off the boards or rebounding, that type of stuff.
You touched on it the other day about everybody talks about you have everyone back but one player from last year, yet with all the new players in the mix right now, it almost seems like a new team at times. Does it still feel it's feeling that way?
Yeah, it does, but we're going to continue to play. We're going to continue to play 12, 13 people. We really are, because they deserve to play. I just don't see a big, when you bring some of the players off the bench, there's not a big letdown. Sometimes, a lot of times, the last two games, the second half, we played some other people that got us back in the game, and we played better. So, we're going to continue to play a lot of people, and when you do that, you got to make the most of it when you have an opportunity to play. So hopefully we'll pick it up a little bit.
You're starting to find certain combinations that work well for you in certain situations?
So. I think so. I think we tried against Boston University, Yaya and Crystal Leary in there together, which really worked well for us the second half. And we hadn't been doing that, but, we're going to see combinations that work throughout the year here.
Where would you rank your team's rebounding right now? Have you been pleased with that?
No, we're not a good rebounding team right now, and we've got to become better. Our guards got to get involved a little bit more, and Yaya has always been a good rebounder. But we need somebody to pick up Asia's slack, and our guards got to get involved, and our forwards got to get. Avery's got to become a better rebounder. Crystal Leary has been doing a good job on the boards, but we need our bigger guards like. Bria Holmes, she's a good. Jenny Sims is a good rebounder. Our bigger guards, Crystal Caldwell can rebound. So we need our Jess Harley. We need those girls to continue to help us work rebound.
You would think you look at LSU's shooting numbers and yours. There's probably going to be a lot of opportunities for rebounds Friday night.
Yeah, we've been worried. LSU plays a 2-3 matchup the whole game, so we're going to see a zone the whole time. So We've been really working hard the last 2 or 3 days against zones, and we're not going to stand out and shoot 3 for 29 again from the 3 like we did the other night. We just can't beat good teams doing that. So we've been really working on getting in the paint, going inside out a lot more. So, and we added another offense. We've added some things. So I think we're going to be a little bit better against the zone.
Have you been shooting it better in practice than in the games?
We shoot the heck out of it in practice, but, there's nobody, it's a little bit different in the game. So, no, I'm not worried about our shooting. I think we'll come on. We got some good shooters. They're just not hitting right now, and that's the way shooters do. Sometimes everything they put up goes in. Sometimes nothing they put up goes in. So, I'm not worried about our shooters because we have enough shooters to be successful.
That's Crystal Caldwell. I know she was hampered a little bit with a hamstring.
She's better. Still a little tight, but she's better. She practiced the last 2 days. Keela Bethel had her calf, same thing, strained a little bit, but she's better. So we're pretty healthy going into this tournament.
I know you don't want to look too far ahead, but you just announced the signing of 2 4-star recruits. So how big is that for the future of the program?
Well, it is. We got another big post, and Birdie Gordon. We think that she is going to help us really in the post area, and then we signed another big guard, Tiana Mungro, that's 6'1" guard that can shoot the three. But we're getting, as you can see, we're getting a lot of size on the perimeter, which is what I think we need going into Big 12.